Most people think that doing a recapitalization is a separate event outside of the M&A process, which means selling the whole company. That was true in the old days, not now. Today, you can pursue both options at the same time. This is due to trillions, not billions, available for investment by private equity buyers. They'll make competitive offers to strategic buyers to buy you, or they'll do a recapitalization. Let me explain. Because there's so much cash, the PE firms are setting up platform companies to consolidate markets, acquiring even the smallest firms globally. Such deals with these platform companies are called bolt-ons, sometimes referred to as tuck-ins or add-ons to the platform company. Bolt-ons today account for 60 to 80% of total deals by market. Before going any further, let me clear up one myth, and that is that people think they'll do a raise and then merge. Not true. Traditional VC raises mean you bring new capital into the company for further growth. You won't be able to sell right away as any new round of funding is coming in at a higher price. New investors, often with liquidation privileges, expect a higher multiple to their investment. Thus, you must grow the company appreciably before selling, usually years. Recapitalization is somewhat different, restructuring the company's ownership with a mixture of debt or equity and buying out some investors. Potentially change the preferred common stock mix and infuse new capital for growth. In an age where traditional debt, and venture sources have dried up and the IPO market is down, this option for private equity may be ideal. This allows you to calibrate your worth in the M&A market against the recapitalization option. The trick is to be sure to go to the market contacting both groups simultaneously, financial buyers and strategic buyers. That requires a vast global database and a process that only Corum has. Here's some examples. First, a company had been approached by a bottom feeder to sell for $25 million. They couldn't negotiate it higher, they didn't have other options. We took them to market in a true global search, including both strategic and financial buyers, and got 4 offers. The price went up dramatically. There were 2 recapitalization offers from private equity firms, one for minority control at $40 million, and the other for majority control at a $60 million valuation. From the strategic buyers, they got 2 offers, an $80 million buyout offer in stock and a $72 million all-cash offer, which they ultimately selected. If you've attended our boot camp, you've seen the case study illustrating the upside of a second bite of the apple when these PEs eventually sell the platform or bolt-ons. Our client originally went to market looking for about $5 million and got offers that fell apart. So the company used Corum's unique hiatus option to go off market, improve, then they came back to market with a refreshed executive summary and buyers list. About a third of our clients do this. The result was a recapitalization by Vista Equity at $40 million. The founders sold 90%, giving them $36 million in the first bite. Then, when the company was sold for $100 million a couple of years later, they took another $10 million for a total of $46 million, nearly 10 times their original expectation. Lastly, and more recently, a client with over a dozen offers who had expected to sell 100% of the company eventually decided on a 60% majority recapitalization at a good valuation. This one is still confidential. The seller said, "I came to Corum because of their detailed global search process. They really know the buyers. They convinced me to go to a mix of strategic and financial buyers. I'm glad we did because I then decided to take a recapitalization offer from a financial buyer that can really help me grow. I'll get more when we sell or go public. I'm excited. This is ideal for me." This recapitalization approach can be the best way to realize the full value of what you have built. If you're looking for liquidity, the Corum process will help you find it in a way that is best suited to meet your and your shareholders' needs. Whether it comes from a recapitalization, a sale, or a merger, your value will markedly improve by going to both strategic and financial buyers in a true global search. Is there a sale or recapitalization in your future?